So a couple about a year ago or so, Sil found a very interesting Reddit post. And then we listened to the song of it, and it sounded like robotic dolphin sex or something. And the Circus ended up waking up to the song, and we're like, "What the fuck did I just wake up to?"
Yeah, I fell asleep on stream, and I heard something waking me up. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?"
But this story is incredible. Like, I couldn't believe what I was reading when we got to this, and then there's an update that I'm going to read after this, which is absolutely. I don't even know why. Yeah, it's called. This is from the Reddit page. Today I fucked up, and so this guy's called Tyler Life, and he says, "Today I fucked up. My 20-year-old girlfriend of 2 years told me the music that I, a 25-year-old guy, played during sex is weird and a major turnoff." So right there, right there, you can tell this was already meant to be a thing. So a little backstory. When I first started having sex, I researched into ways to be better as I was a little stiff and pretty much had no idea what I was doing. I read online that you can play music and match the rhythm in order to put on a better performance. Okay. This is a thing that guys internally have struggles with, because the one thing that they don't want to do is, for the love of me, I don't know what it is, they do not want to communicate with their partner about things that they want to do with it. It almost seems like they don't want to go up to them and say, hi, I know I suck, or I want to get better, but I at least want to know on ways on how I can get better at doing this, because I want to make it something that's fun for you, not just for myself. But instead, the guy's going online and he's trying to think of ways that he can, like, man, if I can really do this, maybe I could do something that could surprise her and then she will remember me forever. No, that's not usually how things go with that. You're not gonna go, because it's almost it's kind of the same as you thinking like something's gonna go the way you want it to, but then when you actually put it into effect, it doesn't happen. I equate it to cooking. You can't just make a pasta dish without actually knowing the basic fundamentals of cooking. Like, you need to know exactly when to turn, what knob to turn the heat on at, what type of oil to use, and what temperature to start putting the basic necessities for the ingredients in there. You can't just willingly start cooking without reading a recipe properly, or at least learning the fundamentals of it, because then you're just going to have some fucked up thing on the table. You need to always have something to go off of. Communicate with the partner is the biggest one, because they are a boatload of information. They'll tell you exactly everything that they like. If they trust you enough, they will tell you. And considering that this person was in a relationship for 2 years, you would think that would be the first person to go to. But no, this guy went online instead of going to the human encyclopedia of like what they're pleasured by.
Isn't there like a whole book series for this kind of thing?
Maybe, I don't know.
The Kama Sutra?
Yeah.
No. That's just a list of positions. That's just a list. And even then, most of the things on that will literally break your back. Like, they will send you to the hospital. Those things are impossible to do. I recommend nobody try those things, because this is what adult film stars have said too. The positions that they do on camera ultimately fuck up their spine. There was like one adult film star that said they went to a doctor one time, and their doctor said, "How are you still breathing? Your spine has practically twisted like a pretzel." And of course, the film star didn't want to say what their career was, but they were like, "What? My back is fucked up?" Like, yeah, if you don't get back surgery, you're not going to be able to walk in 10 years.
I don't even see how the hell they do it.
Yes, well, it's not physically possible, but they're forced to, because they got directors that don't care. Anyway, let's get back to the story. I searched love-making songs.
Oh gosh.
I like to think that this guy literally just typed into Google love-making songs.
I
And the
just
first-
his girlfriend.
We all do.
I'm sorry if the JoJo song was not the first one that popped up.
The to be continued song.
Yes.
Roundabout.
No, not that one. The obvious part 5
Freaking.
one.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Freaking you. Hey, you had me. Damn it.
Love making songs.
Somebody was so
That's Shrek. What are you talking about?
well, a
Oh
certain
God!
little...
Please don't put people's images of their like listening to Smash Mouth, because people are gonna literally say, "Oh, you just smashed my mouth with this." Anyway,
Okay, you've already said Okay, it's on the internet forever, Joe. You said it yourself.
Well, certain you know who did it.
It's all ogre now.
and by the way, people, there are 2 ace people in this chat, and we're making these type of jokes. Okay, so if anyone doesn't think that we can't make jokes like this, we are not robots.
At least it wasn't the pansexual doing it. I'm always getting chewed out for doing sexual shit on here.
Hey, listen, look, Mr. L. People have made love to Beatles songs. Okay, so that's pretty accurate.
Cool.
Try to surprise nobody went to the Beatles for that. It's like I searched love making songs and started slowly creating a playlist in which I was comfortable matching the rhythm.
Oh shit.
So this guy spent hours on his computer.
Ideas. Please. I don't put the being said. I made love to with the Beatles in the back. That'd be ruining one of my favorite bands. Like,
I mean, you don't think people have listened to Yellow Submarine while they were doing the nasty? I mean,
I
I'm
don't
sure they
want to
have.
know.
Because listen, the amount of LSD that people have done, look, the Beatles had LSD when they made Yellow Submarine. You cannot convince me otherwise. That entire cartoon movie that they made, that was all LSD. Okay, so people that do LSD will do that song. Anyway,
Dude, that fucking gummy I had last week felt like LSD to me.
bro, he's so overthinking it. Yes, he did. Here's what this guy did. He's sitting in front of a computer. He's trying to memorize the rhythm of these songs that he has on his playlist. He's meticulously going over the rhythm, thinking, man, if I could just get this all perfectly, I'll be able to get it right.
At least it wasn't the Mario theme song.
Yeah,
Dude, I think Dave
What, the underground-
joke about
underground
that.
theme
They turned it off to the Mario theme song.
Let's see. There are a few songs to my playlist. However, there is one song in particular which actually happens to be my favorite that my girlfriend hates and says turns her off in a major way. That should have been a red light right there.
And now you're just now realizing it, buddy.
You should have just stopped the project altogether if you knew that she wasn't going to like it.
It's a cat.
It's like that video of a green screen car crash.
So he says, I don't understand why it has taken her 2 years to tell me she hates that song. It's a good lovemaking song with good rhythm.
Oh my god, we're all like almost in our all of us are almost in our 30s, and we can't even get through this without laughing.
I just think, like, why did it take her so long?
I'm just gonna pretend that I haven't hit 30 yet. So yeah, thank you.
I mean, hey,
I'm the oldest here.
it's like we do have our juvenile sense of humor. Ain't a shame.
But his react's like, well, why did she tell me? It's been 2 years and we fucked in a song 2 years. I don't know. Did you ever stop to think that maybe there's just some things that maybe she doesn't want to disappoint you? You know, there's always these things with couples where they don't want to reveal the truth about certain things because they want to try to maintain that relationship.
I'm just wondering if she faked orgasms just to get him off her, and so she can.
It's the whole
That's
classic.
probably it.
It's the whole classic. Like, hey, remember when I was screaming in bed? I was faking it.
That's
always the thing that's always the one thing the ex always says at the end of an argument, just to try to get them out of him.
Yes, like Elle says, just tell the truth, people, and it will set you free.
Yes, well, like gender roles. Usually, with women specifically, it's like, well, we don't want to do anything to upset the man because, like, the whole. We actually had this conversation at work this week. It's like, do you ever, as like the women in our group were talking? It's like, do you always get the feeling that sometimes the roles that we do are just some things to please men, like all the time?
Yeah.
And so it's almost kind of like a similar situation to this. She doesn't want to upset the flow because it's like, oh, he's going to break up with me if I say the truth. Because the worst thing you can be in a lot of the American society's minds is a single woman in their 30s. Because that always seems to get a bad rap, because by the time you're in your 30s, according to America, you need to already be having 2 kids and you already be needing to have a job, and your husband needs to be making $100,000 or more and have a yacht, and then you can go on the yacht on your anniversaries and stuff.
Tell me about it.
Oh, fuck that noise.
Hell, where I'm at, it seems like if you haven't been knocked up by your 25, you're an old man.
Yeah.
So he continues. I feel the way I fucked up is I could have possibly asked her previously if she likes the playlist or any song she'd like to add or change. This was the biggest thing for me. It's like, you went into this not even letting her know what you were up to. You purposely went into this thinking like, I could surprise her with all of this, and she'll come out of it thinking that I'm like the sex god. But it didn't turn out the way he wanted it to. Listen, I have never heard of a scenario where a guy just came in, just had like fucked a woman for the first time, and then she started praising him like he was a god amongst men because they went for longer than 2 minutes. I've never heard that. It's never been a story that has ever been told in the history of the world. I know that there's movies and TV shows that try to paint it like that, but that's because it was written by guys, mostly.
Of course. Of course.
And I don't think she even would want a playlist. I don't think that there should be any reason why there would be a playlist for these things, because yes, music can't be something that's interesting, but then if you break up with that person, then it's like, okay, you now just ruined
it's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life.
It was like, this was our song. This is why I don't attribute people to songs.
I'm just trying to imagine what it was like when that song first came on.
Oh shit!
What the hell she was thinking?
Well, we'll probably find out. Let's see. But to leave it for 2 years thinking our sex life is great, but in her eyes has just been ruined by my music, has left the whole situation feeling awkward, and I'm a bit annoyed. She's
You're annoyed.
Upfront with you about it. This is almost like people that don't want to admit that your cooking sucks, so they'll just pass it off and say like, yeah, it's good, but you could just tell by their face that they don't like it. You know how many times I've seen a YouTuber make food? There's this classic one where, was it it was
Case
what
Cooking?
was it? No, not Case Cooking. It was
Amy's Baking Company.
no, it was not Amy. It was Jack's Cooking. And
Ooh.
he made this horrible like pineapple and spinach, and it was like some dessert from like the 1940s.
Party cheese salad.
Yeah, party cheese salad. It was something that he got from a woman in Alabama, gave him this recipe, and he tried
Allegedly
it.
his Aunt Myrna's recipe.
No, allegedly.
Allegedly.
But you could tell he took one look at it before he bit into it. He hesitated, and then when he actually ate it, you could take a look at his face like he hated it, like he's just trying to hide the fact that he didn't like it, and he's just going, it's good. But it's like, no, the eyes told everything. The smile told everything. Professional chefs looked at that video and said, dude, he does not like that. You could just tell by his face.
This is the moment you realize he fucked up.
Yeah, it's a situation like this. Like, you can tell. They look, body language and face language is very easy to do. To see. If if you're having sex with somebody, you could just take a look at their face. If they're just not into it, you can tell. It is so easy because they are either going to be extremely pleased by the way that their eyes are lit up, or they're smiling, or they're just like completely, they're just like, yeah, that's great. Yeah. It's like what Lisa did. It was like what Lisa, every time she was around Johnny. It's exactly like that situation. But you could tell. It is so clear. And to think that this guy was completely oblivious to the fact that it's like, it's probably the way that she was probably describing it too. She probably was like, yeah, it was good. When somebody goes, yeah, it was good, that means they don't like it. It's so clear. If they thought it was amazing, they would have like, oh my God, that was so good. Because it's the thing. Hello, Alex. Hi.
Hey, Alex.
So I'm completely amazed that this guy couldn't figure it out afterwards. And so he continues, I pretty much played this tune every single time. So the amount of time she must have not been enjoying it, when I thought the complete opposite is annoying, but also embarrassing in ways. Also, playing the same song over 2 years in the bedroom, probably you should. Not everybody uses the same song every time. Most people don't even use music. But the fact that he did it 2 years in a row with the same song, probably played the same playlist too. You have to think to yourself, what would even give him the audacity to think that something you're going to play for 2 years is going to be the exact same amount of pleasure every single time? It's not going to be. You're not going to get that same effect every single time.
Shit gets stale for it just ages like milk each time you try to do that.
Yeah. Imagine if you were playing football, for example. You just ran, like you play one football play and it was successful. And then you're like, you know what? We need to keep running that same play for the next 50 times. And then the other opponents are like, I kind of see what kind of play they're doing with this. And then they just like, okay, we know how to top this thing. It's the same exact principle. But when you do the play and you realize that it's not, what is it? Like when you realize the play's not working anymore and they still do it, you have to realize, okay, maybe we shouldn't do this play anymore. But no, I really like it. It's a really good play. I made it up myself. The team will like it. And it's just like, no, it doesn't work anymore. It worked once, but it didn't work the other 49 times. So
let's get to the Dolphin music more.
Let's see. It's fucked. Oh, no, not to mention my previous partners. However, they never complained about the song, so maybe it's just her. Well, maybe there's a reason. Sometimes you don't even have to say anything. If they leave you, that's like a dead giveaway. Because they don't even have to say anything. You should contemplate that at that point. Because you're sitting there going, well, I don't even know how many partners this guy's had over the course of life. There's always something to be said. If you've had like 20 partners down the line, it's probably not a good thing. People are like, dude, you had 20 partners. Like, that should not be an accomplishment. That should be like, okay, that means you fucked up 20 times. Usually people fuck up once and they learn from their mistakes, but no, you did it 20. I'm not even saying this guy did it 20, but I'm saying, and even Mr. L is like, switch it up, people. But I'm saying it's like, he's had previous partners. It's like, well, how come they never said anything? Well, they left you. They don't need to say anything. They've already told you just by leaving. If you did the same Robot Dolphin sex song for all of your other previous partners and they all left you, that should have been the signal. I'm not saying this guy used the same song with multiple partners. I'm saying like you gotta get the message. The message is screaming you right in the face.
Sim Tippett is the only thing that you need to know, sir.
He's like, it's fucked up the relationship, to be honest, because sex feels awkward now. And that's the end result. People say, because here's the thing. People say it's like, oh, what makes a great relationship? Some people say, well, it's because the person has a lot of money or that person's got a good lifestyle. No, this is scientifically proven. In order for your relationship if you ever decide to have one. Some people don't. But if you decide to be in a relationship, the biggest factor that is going to keep that relationship going is a good sex life. It is scientifically proven, and the reason why that is because we cannot survive without it. It is just as important as food and water and the air that we breathe. It is literally an unconditional thing that we need in order to survive. It's how humans have survived for millions of years. It is so important that if you don't perform any sexual activity at any point in your life, if you just like do the whole no fat movement for like the entire year, let's say, you will end up actually going to the hospital because your human body was not meant to hold it that long. It was not meant to. The human body is actually telling you, look, I need this thing in order to keep functioning properly. The body's got to keep functioning properly, and you got to keep doing essential activity in order to keep the body staying healthy. And so it is a very unconditional thing that we need to live. And because of that, it is important, especially if you have a partner, that you have a good sex life with that, because that is what actually keeps it going for a very long time. You can ask anybody that has been married for 50 years or more. They'll probably tell you, they'll say in front of people, oh, it's because we love each other. But really, you want to know the down secret? It's like, he's a sex machine and he's been a sex machine for 50 years. That is, but people won't say that out loud. But that is the underlying truth. When they say like, oh, we love each other, that is what they're really trying to say. Because because money for a lot of people doesn't matter to them. Having a giant house by the beach does not matter to them. You can be living in the worst neighborhood in a dilapidated house, but as long as you have that machine going, they'll be fine with it, because at least it's bringing some form of happiness, along with water and along with food. You can get by with those things. Obviously, you want better living conditions, and we always fight for that, but it is important. And if your sex life is not good, it's one of the many reasons for breakups. It is the many reasons why people get divorces. It's because everybody's so agitated. And I have a friend that's telling me about a coworker who's married to somebody, and the person keeps talking about as bad as sex life is. And I'm like, that, and I said they're gonna get divorced. It's gonna come sooner rather than later. Instantly. So the fact that this guy, my point is, the fact that it's now getting awkward, spoiler alert, she leaves him. It's no surprise. But so let me get back to it. The other day we were having sex with no music, but I was still thrusting to the tune playing in my head.
Hell no.
She recognized this and asked me to stop. So even she has memorized his thrusting movements to the song that is no longer playing. That's how bad it is.
Oh no.
That's how bad it's getting. When he's still stuck in that, when he's still impulsive and he's still going for those same type of moves, and she's recognizing it, even though the song's not playing.
So why you had to expose the song?
Well, because people need to know what the song is, in case people want to go look it up themselves.
Their poor ears.
and the guy goes, I thought this song was perfect, and I always thrust along with the tune and feel it gives me the perfect rhythm for doing the deed too.
Bro.
I usually bust to this song and find it devastating. She hates the song.
It's your pride kicking in, brother.
Yeah, dude, your pride's been sunk because you realize somebody doesn't like your music tastes. And by the way, the song sounds like, this is what it sounds like. It's like,
Like it starts off like really fun, and then all of a sudden, yeah.
Like, that's what it sounds like.
It becomes a sex death march.
Yeah, self-described it as like robotic dolphin sex.
Out of all the songs he could have picked, he could have got Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It On, or something like that from Motown. But no, he chose the weird.
Oh no! In his mind, he probably would have thought like, "Oh my god, I'm now considered old," Mr. L's like, I listened to a bit of the song and it sucks. When you have people in chat saying the song sucks, you know you fucked
Wait,
up.
hold on. I found some of the Oh wait, that was one of the comments. Okay, so Soul Kane said this man's literally fucked his girl to robot dolphin sounds. Dying robot dolphin sounds. Hello, Haley says. Oh gosh. Kmart replies, it sounds like an inflatable clown toy falling down the stairs.
Circus?
Bruins Dunes replies, oh yes, I totally have this image of OP slowly unzipping his pants to reveal a slide whistle. Oh gosh. This is a Calculus Child says this is the song that plays when the Sago Clown at Haunted Carnival is stalking you. It's like straight up serial killer music. This is the sound. The song sounds like two awkward balloons effing. Okay, someone else replies. Also, the clown is on ketamine. Oh,
yes,
gosh,
that's what people are saying in the Reddit
replies,
comments.
Doubly hilarious because my 4-year-old just heard this song playing on my phone and asked if I was watching Scooby-Doo.
Roll. So like, Scoop, this is worse than anything we've seen in Ghost Town.
I'm so glad I don't have a secret in my head right now. That's what
Shaggy, what happened? I don't want to ever be described as Shaggy again. I'm changing my name. I give Shaggy a bad name.
Black Mirror Fever Dream Nightmare song. Oh gosh. I think we can all. Sucky Panther says, I think we can all agree Rick Astley's seminal hit "Never Gonna Give You Up" would be a much better suited song to make love to compared to this.
When Rick Roll is preferable. Oh my god.
Cam 1756 replies, what the F made you think this is a lovemaking song? This is some shit Plankton would play while effing his computer wife.
Yes!
What's
And that's
Karen?
a Karen, mind you. Yeah, what's so romantic about this is the type of stuff Gaston listens to in Beauty and the Beast, thinking he's gonna get with Belle.
God damn it.
Mark Zuckerberg's Reddit account.
Oh god, we don't need to know about Mark Zuckerberg's sex life.
Reddit.
Oh, this is the song playing in Tommy Wiseau's head 24/7.
Oh no, can you imagine if The Room played that song in the movie instead? How funnier it would have been. It would have been a lot funnier if, like, because that would have been like the joke. If that was like an actual comedy, and he was like, "Wouldn't it be funny if my character just was like completely oblivious, and that's why Lisa cheated on me because I was playing this terrible music?" That would have been funny right off the bat. He would have been a genius. Tommy Wiseau would have been a genius if he did that. But no, he actually tried to make a serious movie.
And yet it turned out to be a joke.
Now somebody's got to make a movie where they input this guy's. Oh, by the way, there's an update. So let me go into it.
I'll be doing some sim stuff while you read the update.
Okay.
Yeah, Tyler Life then posted an update going, okay, this exploded more than I expected. with a story like this, how can you not? This broke the internet. Well, broke the internet.
Welcome to Reddit.
Yeah, this story has actually not been told online as far as I can tell. Nobody's talked about the robot dolphin sex story. So maybe look, this video is now probably going to be one of the first. So I mean, hello. Anyway, I'm just like completely surprised that this guy didn't think. But it's been a bit overwhelming with the messages, but thought I'd give an update. The intention hasn't been exactly positive. No shit. This hasn't been the best thing to happen for my relationship. Now it's sadly ended. Not surprised.
No shit.
Not surprised. As I was saying earlier, if you have awkward sex, the relationship is going to break up. I have never seen a couple ever stay together when the sex is terrible. It's never happened. Eventually, somebody leaves. Either somebody cheats or somebody leaves. This has been human history for thousands of years. Human history is going to keep repeating itself with this type of stuff. Either you suck and they cheat on you, or they just leave your ass. That's the
Probably
facts of
both
life.
too.
Probably both too. And in some cases, people say like, "Oh my God, they cheated on you. That sucks." But there are some people that would say, "Yeah, good on you for cheating on the asshole."
When they say praise you for cheating on the person that has a pretty bad sex life, you done fucked up, buddy.
Or if they're just like a complete asshole and they were like, and the cheating was liberating in a sense,
Especially from electronic Dolphin guy over there.
The guy says, "I didn't expect it to blow up so much. I should have used an anonymous name instead of my real name and our real ages." Okay, that was probably another reason why she left you, because you actually doxed yourself and her.
You dumbass.
Like, Tyler's such a common ass name.
Right?
Yeah.
But now they're just going to call you Tyler.
You dumbass.
And now they know his ex's age.
Oh shit.
And now they know his age. Well, there aren't many 25-year-old Tyler lives who are in a relationship with their significant other for 2 years who is 20. Unfortunately, her younger sister recognized this and showed her parents, who wasn't happy at all and made the situation extremely awkward.
Oh.
When the sister brings it up.
When the younger sister of your partner recognizes that this is you.
Yeah.
If you want to protect yourself and your anonymity and like your partner's anonymity, completely say like, "Oh, so my friend is going through this right now," and blah 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 and stuff like that.
Oh,
and not make it so obvious,
Oh, her sister told the other sister about it, and that's how she recognized all.
Oh, I'm sure, and I'm sure the parents probably told her too. What made it more awkward and cemented the fact that it was me is that they recognized the song.
Oh God!
even the family recognized the song.
Oh no!
The sender sister recognized the song. That's the completely messed up thing. He's playing his lovemaking playlist in front of in a normal conversation with people. The guy can't keep anything private, just like how Vosh can't keep anything private. Jesus Christ.
Hello, McFly. Anybody home? Think, McFly. Think.
McFly, I just saw your playlist. You are terminated.
Well, shit's about to go down, I think.
No, don't drop the cell phone, Soph.
Don't drop it this time. Don't lose it this time.
Okay. Oh, he continues. Once at a family dinner, we were discussing music tastes, and my ex stated that I have an odd taste in music. Everyone laughed and pressed me to play something from my phone of what I like as music, to which I then blessed their ears. Blessed, he goes. Blessed their ears with robot dolphin sounds. I wouldn't be surprised if he started thrusting in between, and they're like, "What is the fuck is he doing?"
Tyler, you're an idiot.
Her father laughed and said it was terrible. I guess we all have different tastes. Although I nodded in agreement at the time, I was thinking in my head that this is a great fucking song. Like, okay, do you ever notice how when there's like some people like they made a bad food? They just made bad food, but they defend it. You ever notice that? Like, there are people that will just defend the worst things imaginable. Like, they will just defend like their food sucks, that their art is horrible, they'll just defend anything that they make or that they like, and they're just like so overblown with the fact that they just like this, and they can't get over the fact that people do not like it, that only they like it, and they're like, "Well, I gotta stand up for my tastes."
Chris Chan.
Let's not bring that up.
This is like a very rich gym. And why is everybody? Oh, I was about to say, why are you going on a treadmill in your work clothes? Anyway,
Waiting for
Anyway.
Mickey. Oh, here's Mickey.
We are over now, and I am moving on, he says. I already revealed my face on TikTok. Never a good idea, especially after this. But
Now
with the
that's
amount,
what the motherfucker looks like.
but with the amount of hate I originally got, I decided to say I didn't have it and backtracked. I don't think the song is that bad, and I had no idea she didn't like it until recently. And as soon as I did, I stopped. I didn't
Backpedal,
force
backpedal,
her.
backpedal.
I didn't force her robot dolphin noises. Not all can handle robot sex dolphin noises. I know it's different.
I want to.
I know a lot have asked for face reveal in playlists. My playlist I actually burned onto a CD and have been using my CD player. But I'll go on YouTube and try to link all the songs in one playlist and share. You know what I really want an adult film star to do? I want them to just go on Pornhub and just like make a video about this guy's playlist. And I just want them to like analyze it and just be like, yeah, this guy's playlist is not good. I just want like the adult film star to go around to other adult film stars and do like a reacts video where they're listening to this music and be like, hey, this guy likes to have sex to this, and just see the reactions on the adult film stars' faces.
The horror on it too.
I just want to get their opinion on this. God. Oh, wait a minute. There's more to this?
Uh-oh.
The spinoff?
Yeah, the spinoff. Today I fucked up by accidentally teaching my roommate's Parrot to sing robot dolphin noises. My roommate doesn't know yet.
Oh no.
Okay, this one I haven't read.
Hold me, L. Hold me.
This one I haven't read, so I'm probably going to laugh in real time to this. I am so dead. My roommate is out of town camping until the end of the weekend, and he's going to kill me when he finds out. Okay, so we all know the story with robot sex dolphin noise. No need to go into that. My roommate is out of town for a week, and I have the whole apartment to myself. 4 days ago, I, a 29-year-old guy, asked my 29-year-old girlfriend if she would like to enjoy some delicious fun time.
Oh no.
Delicious fun time.
Good time?
Delicious fun time. I mean, hey, that could mean cooking for all we know. Maybe they're just making a good banana cream pie.
I just asked the way.
If it quotes, quote unquote, Joe.
Well, I mean, you haven't watched the Donkey Kong Country TV show yet, so I'm sure you know the meme, but you haven't seen the whole thing.
Are having a banana slamma together?
Whoa, Mooney, hold on.
I don't want to go anywhere near this guy.
Whoa, Mooney, this is not the time to be asking for invitations, okay?
And I'm the perverted one? Please.
You set me up for that, though.
Please go on with the nasty dolphin noises.
Delicious fun time while blasting robot dolphin sex music. Her and I are both super weird, totally fine with that, and are open to doing this kind of stuff. So this couple was interested. This couple was actually interested in seeing like how this would work. Hey, listen, I gotta give them credit. At least they realize how bad it is, but they just want to do it because they have fun together. I can't fault them for that.
Oh my god, I got tears in my eyes.
To no surprise, she laughed and said yes. I just thought it would be funny to experience. To my surprise, it really wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It might be that the love I have for her is so powerful that it only left about 5% of my brain power focusing on the dolphin sounds in the background. Either that, and he's probably good at sex. I mean, that should be a dead giveaway, especially if his partner has been with him for so long and they're both like this, and they're like, yeah, let's just try it.
That's
the
fucking
fact
awkward
is-
as hell. That's
You
awesome.
know that this is a good relationship if their sex life is like, yeah, let's just do something different. The next day we decided to go at it again, only this time the robot dolphin noises was a surprise for her. After a few minutes of kissing, I turned on the music and we both started laughing before having sex. I even lasted longer than the day before, which I now regret. I mean, hey, sometimes no good deed goes unpunished, as they say. Here's the problem, which I did not even take a second to consider. While my roommate is out of town, I'm taking care of his parrot who dwells in our living room, which shares a very thin door with my bedroom. This is no ordinary petted. This is a chattering Lori. Same bird as that red one on YouTube. It goes, whack, whack, whack. This bird does not shut up. He makes so much noise that I've naturally learned to ignore him after a year of living with it. Anyway, somehow it never even crossed my mind that these parrots learn words and sounds and mimic them surprisingly accurately. Before leaving for work yesterday morning, I made some coffee and sat down in the living room for a bit, just relaxing and closing my eyes. All of a sudden, I hear
I can't breathe.
Can you imagine waking up to that like this?
Circus was the one that witnessed to waking up to that.
I did. Oh, what the hell is that?
In perfect pitch and rhythm, by the way, according to the author. I open my eyes and this little dude is staring me dead in the face. 5 seconds pass and I hear I just grabbed my things and left for work immediately. I had to escape, figuring I'd just find a way to fix this or explain this later. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that I'm just dead. My roommate isn't weird like me, and he hates when I say silly things to the bird. When he comes back this weekend, I'm worried he's going to give a notice and leave. Any advice on how to go about this would be greatly appreciated. I'm sweating.
Play
as I'm
another
writing
song.
and no, for privacy reasons, I will not be posting a video of that bird.
Oh,
Edit. When I get back home from work today, I will sit by the bird and record audio. Edit 2. Hyperlinked robot dolphin noises above for those who haven't read the story. Okay. Well, they're just linking it. Oh God, somebody remade the robot dolphin sex and just made it robot parrot sex instead. Oh God, it's an actual YouTube video.
Yep.
we're gonna die, Moody. We're gonna die. This is hell. This is our fucking
Oh gosh.
No, this is copyrighted. I can't play it.
Damn.
All right, I'm just gonna listen to this really quickly.
No, don't do it, Joey.
Wait, listen to the bird. Just the bird from Rokaru.
The fuck?
Oh, the album title is called Hudson Mohawk. It's by Satin Parrots. It's called Seabird now. Okay, I'm listening to the drums. Sounds like an early Pink Floyd song before they were popular. Oh my God.
It sounds like someone you know what, when you have like shoes on a freshly waxed floor?
Yeah.
That's what this sounds like.
Just imagine a bird tweeting to that music. That's the way it sounds.
Oh, guys,
I
one
put
in the
in the
comments. Parrot
I put in the
population
pride
explosion
song.
intensifies.
That bird is your new sex clock, man. When the song comes, so do you.
Oh, Gus, yeah, just what I was thinking. If you hadn't specifically said it was a parrot making a noise, I would have probably assumed it was made by scooting sneakers across the floor of an empty and recently waxed school gymnasium floor or basketball court. No, I like how the first 15 to 20 seconds has this glorious music, and then it instantly steers it off a cliff and plays the music equivalent of a mosquito choking.
Oh, my face.
Somebody should say that. Somebody said they should just put a sensor bar over the parrot's eyes and just record the parrot. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, so
What happened?
So the guy says I screwed up again. So for those who don't know, I accidentally taught my roommate's parrot to sing the robot Dolphin sex song Cbat while trying to experience sex to the song while my roommate was out of town. Well, my roommate got back into town on Sunday evening, and later that night I confessed my treason. I told him that I blasted Cbat in bed twice and that his parrot learned the tune. And I told him how sorry I was and that it was completely unintentional. After all, it's his little birdie. I would never purposely try and corrupt it.
Oh.
His response, what the fuck is robot Dolphin sex? At this moment, I realized that had only I kept my mouth shut, I could have gotten away with it. To someone who doesn't know what robot Dolphin sex is, that's a 10 giveaway. Sorry, dude, I didn't mean to watch The Room on your DVD player. Like, what the fuck is The Room? Fuck. If only I didn't tell him about the movie. That melody just sounds like the normal pattern of chirps that birds tend to pick up. But no, I just had to ruin it. So now I've opened Pandora's box. I had to show him the robot Dolphin sex story and play him the song. He thought it was the stupidest things ever heard. Then we sat and waited till the bird sang it, and it did. I can confidently say that he was mildly annoyed, and that is more annoying than it was before. Now he's getting back at me by constantly teasing me around our friends for having had sex to robot dolphins twice, and they've started joining in. We were having a game night on Monday playing Among Us with some mutual friends, and he kept calling meetings just the same. Some like, Orange is an imposter. While the lights were off, I saw him fucking to Cbat in a lek. Then some of our friends started doing similar shit. So now a bunch of my friends know that I had sex to the robot Dolphin sex song, which is pretty embarrassing. But then again, at least it's a relief to know that he found some way to help even the score. Although a bird singing a sex song for a lifetime, it's now qualified. Cbat's now qualified as a sex song. Oh my god.
Fuck the internet. Fuck it. That poor bird is scarred for life.
I hope he doesn't tease me forever. Also, my roommate ever so graciously allowed me to record his reaction to all of this. We have an audio reaction.
Oh, can we please play it?
Hold on. I'm gonna screen. Oh, hold on. Sorry, Soph, I gotta screen share this.
Oh no, it's fine. I gotta work on something anyway.
All right, hold on.
Too bad I hope the bird's in it.
All right, here it is.
On Cbat. And I feel worse off for it. Yeah. Wait, I have questions. Okay.
Yeah.
Number one, what made you want to fuck to this song?
And I just wanted to, just have the experience, I guess, because it became such a thing
It's
that.
so stupid.
Well, her and I are stupid.
I know you are.
The bird singing in the background.
He does it again.
I don't know. Well, thanks for making my bird that was already very annoying even more fucking annoying.
There you go.
Woo!
Oh, that was a relief.
My face hurts.
That's the best. Who would have thought that there would actually be somebody who would attempt it just because they saw something, and then it turned out to be even funnier than the original story. I'm sorry.